Hey everybody, this is Rahila Narejo, the founder of EnterTheIdeaLab.com and the creator of this 28-day Idea to Income Challenge. So welcome back to day 5 of our challenge. And today, before we begin, I want to talk about one important factor that makes a difference in whether you're going to be successful as an entrepreneur or you're not going to be successful. And that factor is fear. Fear stops a lot of us. It has even stopped me. But I have, through my experience, discovered something important about fear that I want to share with you today. Fear itself is a natural bodily mechanism. It's there to protect us. It's our alert system warning us that something in our environment can potentially harm us or can cause us some damage. So it's an alert system. It's designed to draw your attention and to warn you, but it's not designed to stop you. But that's what a lot of us do. We let fear stop us from taking action. But we also need to be safe, we need to be secure, but we also need to live with fear, meaning we need to keep doing, we need to keep learning. And as individuals, as human beings, we need to keep growing, because if we're not growing, we're doing the opposite, which is dying. And life is not to die. Life is meant to live. And living is doing, learning, growing. So if fear is stopping you from doing what you want to do in your life, especially if you notice fear is creeping up on you and is making you doubt whether you can actually create an online business, it's making you doubt whether your business idea is a good one or not. Listen, you need something to overcome that fear. And you know what it is? You need the C word. That's courage. Courage is the only thing that's going to help you overcome fear. And the interesting thing is, if you're not fearful in the first place, you can't be courageous either. It's like yin and yang. One exists because of the other. Fear exists in order to allow courage to emerge. Courage exists in order to overcome and face fear. So if you feel fear as you move forward in this 28-day challenge, you fear that you aren't choosing the right business idea, you fear that you'll fail, you fear that you're just wasting your time and this isn't going to amount to anything, then you are not alone, because I feel the same fears too. But instead of allowing fear to stop me from moving forward, I allow it to unlock my courage. I allow it to build my courage muscle, because the more I use courage, the more I push ahead in the face of fear, the easier this 28-day challenge becomes. So take this challenge as a way to unleash your courage. Are you ready to move forward with day 5, my friend? All right. So as we move forward, today I want to focus on one of the biggest fears that a lot of entrepreneurs face. So let's look at our agenda for today. Number 1, what is that big fear? I'm going to hint. Here's a little hint. Your big idea. And I'm going to talk about the fear behind the big idea. Number 2, we're going to add on to our day 5 action step on our 28-day blueprints. And number 3, we're going to preview and prep for day 6. Let's move ahead and talk about item 1, which is your big idea is only 20%. A lot of people, one of the fears stopping them in being a successful entrepreneur is they are scared or they're fearful of sharing what their business idea is. And do you know why they're scared? And it's really ridiculous. They're scared that someone else might steal my big idea. If I let it out there, if I share with my friends or family, or if I share with my coach or mentor, if I share within this 28-day challenge, when Rahila tells us to post our action step outcome, I'm scared, I'm fearful that if I do it, someone might steal my idea. Well, I call this fear ridiculous, because what you're doing is you're putting everything, the success of your business, solely on your idea, when in fact your idea is barely 20% of the contribution to a successful business. Your idea is not that important. Do you honestly think you're the only one in this entire world that has the idea that you have for your business? That's silly. That's ridiculous. In fact, you don't want to have an idea that no one else has ever thought of before. Remember, we want to create our online business in an established marketplace. We don't want to create a new marketplace. We want to do or provide a product or service where there is already a demand for, right? But we want to do it better. We want to do it faster. We want to do it more efficiently. We want to make it easier, right? So your big idea is not your business. It is the beginning of an opportunity. What actually the 80% behind a successful business is taking action on the idea. And you know, about 90% of would-be entrepreneurs never take action on an idea. So if you can take action on your idea, you are way ahead of the game. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. I want you to pull out your 28-day blueprint, and we're going to add on our action step for today. And what is that action step? So let's go to week 1 and move on down to day 5. And please write in onto your blueprint, select your big idea. Now, just writing that down probably triggered a lot of fears. Like you're like, oh my God, how am I going to select? How am I going to choose? What if I choose the wrong idea? Believe me, I have gone through all of those same fears and all that self-doubt that you're going through. But what I've learned is unless you take action, you will never know whether your idea was a good one or not. The action is going to reveal what's working. Your action is going to reveal what's not working. And in fact, sharing, putting your idea out there in the world is going to give you feedback as to what's working and what's not working. So let's move forward. This might be really scary for you, but remember, we're in online business. You're not investing a whole lot of resources other than your time. You're not investing a lot of money. You're not purchasing inventory. You're not renting out a storefront or office space. You have minimal investment. So if your idea doesn't work out, you don't have much to lose. You can adapt your idea and kind of mold it in a direction where it does work out. So today's focus is we're going to be selecting your big idea. Now, how we're going to do it is, what I've done is I put together an Excel sheet and I took the outcomes from day 4. Remember, we did our online marketplace research. We looked at Google, we looked at Amazon, we looked at Udemy, and basically we were looking at the market. What's already out there? What's working? Where is there a demand? What type of product? Is it a physical product? Is it a service? Or is it an information product, like an online course? So we're looking at where the demand is, because that's where we want to enter as well. However, we're not going to copy someone else's product or service. We're going to make it better, right? We're going to enhance it. So let's see, what I want you to do today is, from your yesterday's research, I want you to see where the demand is and where your own interest is, and which type of product, service, or information product. So pick up 3 of them. Okay, so here we're going to zoom in on 3. So it's not so scary that it's only going to be one. You can actually pick up 3 potential business ideas from yesterday's research. I want you to write down what you found. Write the product's name down. Okay, maybe it was a physical product. Maybe it was a service. Maybe it was an information product. Whatever that was, write the name, specific name of that product down in the first column here. Put in the web link where that product is located in the online world, because if this is going to be the business idea we choose to move forward with, we're going to want to go back and really probe and understand the market that that product is targeting. Next, I want you to think about, once you've listed down 3 potential business ideas, right, the product name and their web links, now I want you to go to the next column, which is what you want to analyze. What type of prescription are they offering? Remember, our customer is on one side of the cliff. They are in pain. Every business wants to help their customer, their potential buyer, move from a position of pain to a position or state of pleasure. Okay, so but every product or service doesn't take them across the whole journey, right? One product might be an incremental improvement from the pain. Maybe it's just a 25% improvement. Maybe it's a 50% improvement. Maybe it's 75, or maybe it's an entire transformation. So this product or service completely eliminates the pain and takes you to the pleasure state. So look at the business ideas you have narrowed down, and what type of prescription is it? Is it a improvement, 25%, 50%, 75%? Or is this product or service being offered a complete transformation? So I want you to write down either the percentage of improvement, or write 100% or transformation for your 3 chosen business idea areas. Okay, now once you've done that, remember, you don't have to do all 3 at the same time. Better is to focus on one business idea and then probe across, right, this Excel sheet. Once you're done with one, then move to the second one and then probe across. Then the third one, probe across. So let's move on to the next thing I want you to look at is go to the website, go to the product offer page, and look at what they are promising. I want you to jot down in this cell, column E, what is the benefit that they're promising from utilizing or purchasing their product or service? What is the potential buyer going to obtain? What are the results they're going to obtain? What are some of the features that they've highlighted as distinguishing their product or service from the rest of the competition? Right? So these are important things. So whatever they've put there is attracting potential buyers. So you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to do something similar, but you want to do it better. So write down all the things you find on that web link for that particular product or service. And you're going to find that once we move on in subsequent days in our challenge, this column is going to come in real handy, because the words, the features, the details, you're going to want to tap in and utilize some of those key words that this product or service is using. Okay, now once we've identified the big promise offered by that product or service, go to the next column and how do you think a potential buyer landed on this web page for this particular product or service? What search term do you think they used? Is this product or service answering the search term question of how to do something? So it's educating the potential buyer. Is it answering the question or guiding the person searching for this product or service towards the fastest way to do something or the fastest way to achieve something? Or is it the best or easiest way? So remember, every product tries to distinguish itself by either being faster or better. what is their unique proposition for the product or service you've narrowed down. So in this cell, you're going to write down one thing. You're either going to write down, this is a how-to, this is a fastest way to, or this is the best, easiest way to. Okay, so just choose one. What is the main focus of this particular business idea that you have narrowed down? The next column is broad demographics. Remember, we're kind of zooming in into a particular type of potential buyer. Broad demographics, I want you to decide, is this for both genders, male and female? Is this product or service particularly focused towards one gender? Is it mostly for females? Is it mostly for males? For example, if my product is a weight loss product, then maybe the female demographic is a bigger potential market than the male demographic. Or maybe the male demographic is being ignored, and this product is tapping into that weight loss market, but particularly focusing on males, right? So what is the broad demographic? I want you to look at gender. I want you to look at age range. Now, for my own business idea, I noticed that for my demographic, I have predominantly males who are interested in starting their own online business. Perhaps because males tend to be the bread earners. They tend to be looked upon as being responsible for running a household. So if I look at the split between male and female for my product service area, I see 75% male interest and 25% female interest. So if I were to choose a broad demographic, I would choose male, obviously. The other demographic is age, the broad range. Are you or your product focusing, is it more on an age range more towards 45 plus? Is it more mid-age, like 35 to 45? Or is it of a younger age bracket, maybe 18 to 22? Or maybe some people who are just out there emerging in their careers, like 22 to 30. You need to focus and zoom in on a broad age demographic. For me, what I found is when I look at the likes on my Facebook fan page, I noticed that the biggest age demographic for my type of product offering is between the age of 25 and 35. So maybe if you're watching this 28-day challenge, are you male? Are you between the age of 25 and 35? Well, then, hey, you are my target demographic. If you're not, you're maybe part of that 25% of the target. But my primary demographic is going to be males between the 25 age and 35 years of age bracket. So choose your own broad demographic, right? Next, the last column. Now, within that broad demographic, I want you to, what we called niche down. I want you to find your micro niche. Looking at what's out there, what you researched on the online marketplace, what specific demographic are your products or the potential products and services targeting? Is it stay-at-home moms, right, with young children who are not yet school going? Is it people who can afford the price of your product or service? Maybe you have a high ticket item, something that costs more than $500. So you're not going to be targeting someone who's 18 years old and has not started working yet and started earning their own income or revenue. Or who has the biggest pain in your specific area, your business area, right? Who is maybe people who are out of work, who've been laid off, Maybe someone who is about to get married in 6 months and wants to lose weight really quickly. Who has the biggest pain? So I want you to niche down, because remember, there's a saying out there in the world of online business: the riches are in the niches. Okay, so if you're niching down, you want to find where the money is going to be, especially for your first offering. You don't want to go into an area where it's still developing or there's not much potential. You want to start earning revenue quickly, and that revenue you're going to then reinvest into growing your business further. So choose a hot micro niche. Who is going to be the most motivated within your broad demographic? Who is going to have the money to actually buy your product or service? And who is feeling the most intense pain? They have an urgency. They want to solve that pain right away as fast as possible. So choose 3 potential business ideas from your research and in the online marketplace. Analyze what those products or services are offering, and look at the demographics. Research, find out what is the broad demographic, and then within the broad demographic, find where your micro niche lies that you can tap into to immediately start earning money in order to sustain your business. The biggest mistake a lot of startups do is they fail to earn quick money, and then they quickly burn out their cash reserve. You know, they spend all their money, and then they are stuck. Now they can't do anything. So we don't want to do that. We want to launch with a product or service that's going to earn us quick money in order to sustain us and drive our business growth further. So this is your homework for today, this action step. You're going to zoom in on 3 potential business ideas, and you're going to do a little deeper analysis of those business ideas. You're choosing 3, okay? So don't be scared. Don't fear that you're going to miss out on an opportunity. Choose the best 3 and do some research, right? And within these best 3, we are going to be then tomorrow choosing 1, and we're going to be then crafting that one opportunity into a specific first offer for our business. Okay, so if you remember, week 1's objective is to identify an irresistible offer. And remember, this is just your first business offer. It's not your last one. So don't be scared. Don't let fear stop you from making a decision, from moving forward with a business idea selection. So let's recap and prep and preview for tomorrow. Number 1, if you haven't done so already, please sign up for daily updates. Enter theidealab.com, because as soon as I post a video, I email out to the list, hey, the video is up. Here's the link. Go watch it and take action. And if you're just joining me on day 5, stop right there. It's not going to help you to join us from day 5. You have to start from day 1. So sign up at entertheidealab.com, and I will then put you on the list, and you will be put into a sequence where you're going to be getting an email every day for that day's action step. Okay. Number 2, today you're going to do a little deeper dive into 3 potential business ideas coming out from your online marketplace research. And what I want you to do is post in our video thread here. You don't have to share your idea, because I can see a lot of you are scared still to set your idea out in the marketplace because you're scared that someone might steal it. But, you know, like I said, you got to overcome that fear. Unless you don't share it, don't share it with me. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. But do share it. But what I want you to do in this thread is, from your research, what do you notice about your business offer What is the marketplace wanting? Do they want something faster in your business area? Do they want something easier? Do they want more results or outcomes in your business opportunity area? So just write one word: faster, easier, or more. What is being targeted in your potential market? Post it here, hashtag idea to income. And point 4, tomorrow, we're going to be putting all of this research together to start to put a first draft together of your first business offering. Okay, so we're moving forward. Remember, don't let fear stop you. Don't be afraid to focus on one area as your first business offer. Your business offer is not going to be written in stone. Okay, it's not like the 10 commandments given down to Moses, carved out in stone that you can't change them. Your business idea, believe me, will evolve. Mine have evolved, both my offline business ideas and my online business ideas. And especially online business is not built with brick and mortar. It is much more flexible and adaptable. So you can easily adapt your business idea. And believe me, you will adapt it as you develop, launch, and engage your potential buyers in your business. So all the success in implementing today's action, and I will see you tomorrow on day 6. Bye.